It's a brand new year, boys and girls, when we couldn't start it without a cocktail to celebrate. Ladies and gentlemen, who knows more about that than Tim Laird?
Woo!
Hello, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. 2021 is here.
Finally.
I'm so happy for 2021. And I thought, okay, we're celebrating a new year, new things that are happening. So I always think of champagne when I think about celebrations, but also for a fun cocktail, I thought of let's make the classic champagne cocktail. Now, this cocktail actually was a real classic in its day. In fact, if you ever watch reruns of Casablanca with Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman, if you rewatch that movie, you're going to see him order a lot of, I'll have a champagne cocktail. I'll have a champagne cocktail. So,
know that.
Great cocktail, true to its roots. And I'll tell you, very simple. Basically, and I'm actually using a classic coupe glass, which is kind of a throwback to the era of the classic cocktail days. But it starts out with a sugar cube in the bottom of your glass. And then you want to take some bitters. The classic back in the day, Angostura. So I just soak the sugar cube with about 4 or 5 splashes of the bitters. And then we pour the champagne right on top. And what's wonderful about this cocktail is that the sugar cube will melt a little bit, but the bitters will make sure it's not too sweet. And you get these beautiful purple bubbles that emanate off of the sugar cube into the glass. And it's really a show. So, and it's a celebratory cocktail because we've got the champagne. I'm going to top this off just a little bit more. And you see all the action going with the sugar cubes. So cheers to 2021 with the classic champagne cocktail.
I like that. I like that. Taking some of the old, using it for the new, and yeah.
And again, it's that easy, and it's just one of those things when we get I can put the sugar cubes in there early, and it just creates a show in your glass. I think that's what's fun about it.
It's very cute. It's a cool color. It's a nifty, soaking the cube and pouring it in. I like it. It's like a little science experiment.
And it's tasty too, because it doesn't sweeten the champagne that much. And I used a Brut, which is dry anyway. So it just turns a dry champagne into just a little bit sweeter, what they call extra dry, and then the champagne world. So, but not very much sweet. So it's not like a sweet Prosecco or some of those other ones that are sweet rosé and some of the other ones, but it's just a nice balance.
I love this. This is a great way to kick off 2021. Again, you bring something from the past that we actually want to remember.
Right.
Hey, and also, because I think you think back to some of the days in the past, I mean, the good old days like in Casablanca. Hey, you could watch the movie and drink the cocktail at the same time. It's in the movie. How's that for interacting with them?
Hey,
I like it.
Here's looking at you, kid.
That's right. Play it again. Drink it again, Sam.
There it is. There it is.
Of all the gin joints in all the world, Tim Laird had to walk into ours. So,
Here we go.
As always, this recipe is up on the our YouTube channel. If you're watching, it's in the comment section. If you're listening on the radio, because surprise, we do both, you can find it on YouTube. Just search for 106.9 Play. And it's probably some of the better highlights of 2020 were our cocktails. So there's plenty back there to revisit should you want to dabble in a little bit of that.
Yeah, just flip through them all and see what you like, see what you want to try, make a list.
Check it twice, if you're still got that Christmas hangover. So, Tim, this is one thing that I am proud to say that we're carrying over from 2020.
Yes. Into 2021. Here we are.
Cheers. And here's to a fresh start on a new year.
Yes.
Absolutely. To 2021. Here we go.
That's really cool, Tim. I've heard that. You're right. I've watched movies and I've heard them say that. And I'm like, I have no idea what that is.
Right, a champagne cocktail. I thought they were just being swanky about champagne, you know.
and it's really a simple thing. Well, it's kind of funny because if you look at the definition of what a cocktail is, it's actually described as a spirit of any kind, which this would be the alcohol, water, sugar, and bitters. So, there's a little bit of watered down, and you get the sugar and the bitters. So that's it. It goes back to the classic cocktail.
Yeah. But MJ, if you're gonna go to a bar and you're gonna order the champagne cocktail, you got to do it in that weird sort of accent that every woman.
Yeah. Say, Joe, how about you get me a champagne cocktail?
It's that weird actress. There's a name for it.
It's like a Boston lockjaw kind of thing,
No one in the world spoke, but for some reason, all actresses were supposed to learn it.
Yeah, right. It's very weird. It's very weird.
Champagne cocktail, that kind of thing.
Oh, you know what? I have to think. I forgot about this one, but at the Seelbach, the house cocktail is called the Seelbach cocktail.
Yeah.
And it's basically champagne based with a little bit of sugar, bitters, actually two kinds of bitters, and a little bit of bourbon. So it's interesting. So kind of a twist on the original champagne, because that's the Seelbach cocktail.
Yeah. Right.
That's really, really interesting. All right, well, we'll jump off here. I want to say again, thank you for introducing me to the Ballotins whiskey. My mom requested a bottle for Christmas because she tried it. She was like, the chocolate. She was like, well, I know what I want.
Right.
Oh, what was it? And it was somebody was talking about the chocolate mint in
what's funny?
In hot chocolate.
When I picked up the bottle for her, I was thinking about picking up the chocolate mint. I was like, I bet that might be. So I'm sure once the wife says in 2021, I have to finish things that I start. So once one of those bottles goes, then I can replace it with something else. So,
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because I think it was hot cocoa and chocolate mint Ballatin that somebody said was a really great drink. So because it used to be peppermint schnapps and hot chocolate, wasn't it? At one point?
We had a caller call in the other day and said that her daughter calls those peppermint patties.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was what the kids are calling it today? Okay.
The best part was, because it's radio, you couldn't see it, her face like cringing as she's talking about it, because she's like, you're just in her eyes. I'm watching just years of hangovers.
No.
Cycling through her eyes.
Good memories, not hangovers. Come on now.
Sure.
Yeah, you probably get more of a sugar buzz than you would a regular buzz, because peppermint schnapps is a little lower in alcohol, and there's a lot of sugar in the hot chocolate. So I'm thinking sugar buzz as opposed to alcohol buzz with the patties.
I just like to say the word schnapps. I don't know that I really enjoy drinking schnapps.
Oh yeah, they're delicious. Peach schnapps, peppermint schnapps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of schnapps out there. Or as they say in Germany, it's schnapps.
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 Yeah.
But they got like a cherry one, but it's not like a sweet. It's like it's like all alcohol and a little bit of cherry, and it's just like, oh my god, it's like
that's a little scary for me.
Oh yeah, I mean it's because I was thinking, oh schnapps, I'm gonna try it. Oh hey.
You're like, well, okay, I tried that.
Enough of that. Yeah.
I finally found an alcohol category I don't like.
Had to have them sometime.
Exactly.
Had to have them sometime. All right. Well, we'll talk to you later. Enjoy things now. It's 2021, so the world is suddenly right. That's
right. We've twisted it. It's fixed. Yeah. Screwed the bulb in all the way.
Happy to bring it in festively. So that's what's fun. Good idea. Great idea.